Hey buddies, and welcome to episode 5 of Sealed Only Hard Mode. Sealed Only, where we aren't allowed to use packs with predetermined cards, and for the time being, because of quarantine, it is online. This is episode 5. Last episode, we actually, quote-unquote, topped our first tournament. We actually got prizing, which was just the amount of money that we paid for entry, so we just played for nothing. Anyways, we are going to get into today's episode. Today we're going to open up a couple packs of Secret Slayer. We're going to open up a couple more packs of Dual Power because we want to get some more powerful Synchro monsters like Omega. And then we're going to open up some Rising Rampage because your boy wants an Appaloosa. But before we do any of that, we're going to have to get into our first pack opening, which is a real pack of cards. It's OTS 13, so whenever you sign up for the Fusion Gaming Online tournament, you will get a OTS pack if you play through the whole tournament, and the way that you can get it is you either have to pick it up in store, or if you make an order on their store after signing up for the tournament and playing in it, then they will mail you your pack. So without further ado, let's get into this. Last week we opened up 2 because it was the one from the previous week before that and then the current week, but you guys know how it is. So let's go. First pack of the day. Dimension Fortress Weapon, Gravity Collapse, and a generator token. So, nothing that we can use, although the generator token does look nice. I'm gonna hold on to this, hopefully get 4 more, and yeah, I'm gonna enjoy that really nicely. Before we start, I'd just like to give another huge thanks to our sponsor, Fusion Gaming, for sponsoring us and this video. Please head on over to FusionGamingOnline.com and use code BuddyForce5 for 5% off on all of your Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, and board game needs. Anyways, let's get into the video. So like I said, the first pack that we're going to open today is Secret Slayers. We're probably going to open up just about 2, just in case we get like a second Eldritch, because that would be pretty cool. So, first pack, let's go. We got another Dragite. We only had 1 Dragite before this, and everything else we really don't care about. Okay, and here comes our second pack. Oh, we got a second Golden Lord. Awesome. Okay, so we've got 2 Golden Lord now. I'm wondering, okay, not this week. We're probably going to still play Adamancipator this week, but next week we're going to try out Eldritch. We're going to do a complete switch up on our decks. Holy cow, I can't believe we got the second Eldritch. That is nuts. In other news, that was our 3rd Hellbore, so we've got 3 of those now in case we want to play Rika. We're not playing Rika. So that's it for Secret Slayers for now. Let's head on over to Dual Power. We'll open up about 3 of those to start and see if we can get the Omega that we're looking for. I realize that another card that we can get in here is Infinite Impermanence, so that'd be also cool. Play a couple, have a couple interruptions actually. Okay, we got Borreload, which is another good like Embor card that we sort of need. Predaplant, Dragostapelia, Trickstar, Holly Angel, Ghost Reaper, and Winter Cherries, and number 3, Utopia. Not bad. Okay, pack number 2. We got Security Dragon, Lefty Driver, Harpy Dancer, Star Seraph Scepter, and Necroz of Valkyrs. We could probably put Security Dragon in there, just it's a link too, might as well. Okay, and third pack, here we come. Okay, we got a Righty Driver, Borreload Dragon, Shaddoll Construct, Predaplant, Spider Orchid, and Naturia Beast. Naturia Beast could be interesting. I believe we can actually summon Naturia Beast because it requires Earth, right? No, I just realized that Adamancipators are not Earth. So, yeah, or I guess the tuners are, but then the non-tuners also have to be Earth, I believe. Okay, so I know I said we were going to open up 3 Dual Power, but I really want to open up 1 more. So then we're going to actually open up 4 Dual Power, and then we'll open up 4 Rising Rampage to get that Appaloosa. So, last pack of Dual Power. Well, that was a bust. We wasted 1 of our packs this week on that. I guess we have a second Demise. Oh, now we can run 2 Demise. Oh, wait. That's it for Dual Power. On to Rising Rampage. So we are going to open up 4 of these let's see what we get. Pack number 1 of Rising Rampage. Pack 2. Man, I am just not having good luck with Rising Rampage, am I? Number 29 could be interesting if we combined 2 of our tuners together, but that's not gonna happen. I actually just noticed Barricade Board Blocker, not the worst card to get, but it's no Appaloosa. Pack number 3. We've actually got a playset of Grid Rod now, and I don't even know what it does. And this is our last pack of Rising Rampage. Can we get Appaloosa? No, we didn't get Appaloosa. We got Fashuda, but that doesn't really matter. We didn't get any other links. Man, Rising Rampage, not our set. Hopefully we can get Appaloosa next time. Maybe we're gonna have to open up more packs of this. Oof. Anyways, guys, that is it for the packs this week. I'll make some modifications to the deck, and I'll let you guys see what it looks like before the tournament starts. Okay, guys, so here are the changes that we made. We're trying something a little different. I'm gonna go 41 just because I want to try this. I want to try putting Cerevis at 1 just to see if it does anything. It could be the stupidest mistake I've ever made, but I just want to try it. Other than that, we added in the 1 copy of Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries to our side, and then in the extra deck, we added our 2nd Dragite, 1 of the Borreloads, the Barricade Board Blocker, and the Security Dragon. Other than that, everything else has pretty much stayed the same. I said last week I switched out the MSTs for Galaxy Cyclones, because obviously MSTs are a lot more universal. So that's gonna be our deck for this week, and I will see you guys once the tournament is done. So the tournament just wrapped up, and honestly, this week was a pretty humbling experience. I'll show you guys why. So there were 4 rounds, but we got a bye on the final round. So first round, we played against David Z here. He was playing a very interesting deck that I've never seen before, and it started off as like Adamancipator combo or something, but it just became so much more than that. You guys are gonna see he's gonna do like basic shenanigans with Needle Fiber and the Mecha Phantom Beast, but then he goes in a completely different direction with Axel Synchron and the like old Entity Synchro to go into Gallic Granite. It was just bizarre. I was in awe watching this. Actually, that's not true. I was on my phone checking Instagram while dueling. So he makes Entis the legitimate way, which was crazy to me. He has that Gorgonic card that you're going to see later. This was just nuts. So this was his end board. He has a Savage Dragon, a Calamities, a Dweller, a Dragite, and a Block Dragon. Absolutely mind-boggling at exactly how this happened, and I was just absolutely gobsmacked. That is definitely gonna just be game 1. I tried to do some things, but there's no way I'm getting past that. Game 2, I go first, but I really don't open up anything useful, so I just set 2 cards, set a face down, and he just does exactly what he did last time again. And this is the board that he ends on. He's obviously going second, so he just bounced all the stuff that I had and attacks with a Savage Dragon, Calamities, and Dragite for game. Going into round 2, we played against NW Gaming. I go first. I don't have anything again. Kinda sucks, but what are you gonna do? And I just normal a Guardian pass. I believe... Oh yeah, they were playing Unchained. I have played against Unchained in very few circumstances, and I'm still having trouble figuring out when to activate certain things. Like, I realize in hindsight, I should have probably used Guardian Effect on the Aruha, but then it would have been destroyed. He gets out the Soul of Rage, and I just can't do anything. Going into game 2, I pretty much end off on the exact same board I did in game 1, except he has the Cosmic Cyclone and just goes off. There's nothing I can really do against this guy. And that pretty much wraps up how it went. You guys are going to see he just makes a bunch of these monsters, attacks me a lot, and there's nothing I can do to come back from it. I've got Signs and 2 Rocks. Even by doing this, he just links them all away. That's it for round 2. Let's hop on over to the final round. Now, I'm gonna be honest, there is a point in this match which is the fastest that I have ever scooped in this series. It took me one turn to just completely scooping. You guys are going to see why. So we ended up playing against Guru here. It's been a long time since I've actually seen Guru played. I was interesting to see how it went. We've played against this guy before. You guys can probably tell by the Campbell Soup card sleeves. I did a super huge misplay in my opinion. I should have MST'd the Hidden City when he activated it. I just wasn't thinking properly. At this point, I thought that maybe I'd be able to do something, but then he activates Impermanence, and it sort of hinders what I'm able to do. I think I was able to make a couple synchros. Actually, yeah, he goes and activates Solemn Judgment on the Dragite, which was unfortunate for me. Then he just uses Hidden City and then goes off using Fiendus Effect to revive the Guru and stuff like that. Once he gets into the loop of Guru and having a Fiendus and stuff like that, there's not much I can actually do in the ways of stopping him, especially when I don't have an established board myself. Game 2, I go first, and I seem to do okay. He ashes, but then I just summon out the Seeker and then keep going. So this is the board that I end on. I end on a Leonite Raptite. Sadly, I don't have the Firestone in here. I definitely did some things wrong, but I do have the Adamancipator Resonance, which is actually going to help us a bit in the following scenario, because as you guys are going to see, he's going to Impermanence the Guardian, thinking that he doesn't have to worry about its negate, but guess what? Resonance just does the exact same thing. He's going to go Hidden City and search Guru, flip up the Guru, and I'm just going to Resonance it. Sets 2, passes. I then use Risen Leonite's effect to search the Redstone, or add the Redstone to hand. And you guys are going to see what I do here. I tried to go for the Dragite. That was sort of what was in my head at this point. I made the Needle Fiber, and he just activates Solemn Strike. So I think at this point, all I do is end on the on all 3 synchros. But at that point, it's pretty much game, because then I activate the Sandman to get rid of the trap, but then I bounce his trap anyways with Dragite effects. This is where it's the fastest I've ever scooped, and you guys are going to see why. So he goes Hidden City into Guru, sets, flips, Gurus, whatever. So I know he has the Fiendus in hand, and then he sets 4 and passes. This is why I scoop so fast. I activate the MST on his face down just because I saw that he had Solemn Strike before, and I didn't want to have to deal with Solemn Strike again. So I activated my MST, go into Terraforming, search Lapitite. When I special summon Analyzer, it's all fine, but then once I special summon Seeker, and this is where I scoop, he says Thinking, on summon, activates There Could Be Only One after I've already used a Mystical Space Typhoon, and that's when I scoop. I'm not that salty about it, but obviously I was a little upset. I should have saved my MST, that's just me not being smart. But you win some, you lose some, so we ended up going X3 out of 4 rounds in this tournament. Definitely very humbling compared to last week, where we were actually able to get some sort of prizing. But that's okay. I think next week we are gonna try Eldritch, at least maybe putting Eldritch into Adamancipators. We'll see, because we still only have one of the trap card, which is arguably the best best card in the deck other than Eldritch the Golden Lord. So that's gonna be pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode. If you did, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll see you next time.